We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Jose Abreu, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, man, I don't think we saw this coming at the beginning of the season. This guy's having some kind of bang-up rookie year. If he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win the AL Rookie of the Year. Rock-solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kansas City, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
First offering on its way. First to 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Whit Merrifield comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Anderson brings it in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back easily. And up steps Salvador Perez. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Brady Singer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he rips it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. He swings and grounds it to short. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and it's quickly 1-0 Chicago. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dyson on the run, and no one will track it down.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Dozier, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Another one sent foul. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Ryan McBroom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Abreu. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 14.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Edward Olivares, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way.
0-1 the count.
Men on third with 2 down. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Royals leave one. It remains 1-0. Digging in, James McCann. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Dero. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Digging in, Andrew Vaughn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set. Here it comes. No one out with a runner at second. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in, Yerman Mercedes. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Catch made by Gordon. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, C.J. Chatham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Olivares will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Striding into the box, Tim Anderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A runner on first with 2 away. To third. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We played 2 full, And the White Sox are out in front 2-0. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Dyson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And out of play here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got one more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
Into the box now, Jay
The
Bruce.
designated hitter.
And he hits it hard to the right side. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Engel.
So striding forward now, Adam Engel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Standing in, Michael Franco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Popped up. Anderson has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Softly hit to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. White Sox on top, 3-0. Striding in, James McCann. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
In now, Yerman Mercedes. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate now, C.J. Chatham. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field, base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
Ian Kennedy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ian Kennedy.
Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Five runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His third home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Home run number 55 on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Adam Engel. She'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Kennedy sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Into the box now, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We played 4 full. The White Sox lead this one 10-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Ryan McBroom. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. So stepping in, Edward Olivares. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And another foul ball. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Royals go down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Yerman Mercedes.
Yerman Mercedes.